we're back. I hope everyone's back, because I don't know if anyone actually is or not. Oh, I didn't realise that Mike has a new update. Interesting. No, it's not that one. It's not that one either. God damn it. Alright, have I actually got this now? No, it's not. Well, at least we got some nice sounds. Why is YouTube doing me like this? That's a lovely sound. YouTube, why? Oh, is that working? I got 400 different. Right, I think I fixed the problem now. Well, that's half working, half not. Hopefully I fixed the problem. If anyone is actually out there, please do say hello. It's just me on my own, that's fine, I'm used to it. Right. Let's get started. What am I actually going to do? Oh. What did I get to last time? I think I was going to go out and try and get some more cats. I've only got 2 cats and about 4,000 dogs, so we've got Jeff. We named them all, and I've forgotten their names now. Welcome back, Raymond. So, we've got Jeff. And I remember Jeff and Mogador, but I forget the other pet's name. Why is multi-stream not working? That's better. Maybe that's why. That's irritating me. What were we doing? Sit. Good cats. Do I have a feather? No. Got a bed I'm not using. Let's put some of this junk in the chest. Don't need dirt. Don't need all this fish. Oh, we need the fish. I didn't know where we need the fish. Don't even need a rabbit's foot. Wheat seeds, really. Leads could be handy. What? You should feed them. I think that's why they're up your butt. Huh? Do I want to ask who and why and what you're talking about? I'm confused. Also, nobody, if you're out there in the clipping world, nobody clip that, please. And it took me listening back to it on replay to go, why did I say that? The cats. Also, it's only that one, which I forgot the name of it. Mogador's in the house. What did we name that cat again? If anyone can remember that. Hello. Does she stop you growing in there? Yes, just very slowly. Can I actually... that's annoying. Why am I doing this outside? Let's not do this now. This was supposed to be a dual stream, but it's not working. They're talkative, them cats are. They are indeed. Meow. What was the name of the cat again? We named this cat and I've forgotten its name. Somebody named it. I can't remember who named it. Where'd it go? Why is it going that way? Why are you... Because I know I named the dogs all just generic names. I can't for the life remember what I named the cat. In. Thank you. Sit. Nope. Don't use the fishing rod, David. Is he sitting? Well, I know he's sitting, but is he sitting or just sitting because he wants to sit? Like Mogador. Mogador's sitting. Come over here. I'll come up with another name for you soon. Cleo? Oh, that's my sister's cat. Don't call it Cleo, David. You'll get in trouble. Me thinks we should go to bed. The thunderstorm can't hurt us if we're asleep, right? No. Alright. Hi back. Welcome back, Luke. Can you remember what we named the cat, Luke? Because I've forgotten. I thought, we came multiple buckets. Oh, I didn't realize I made more than one bucket. I think that was it. I wanted to get the other cats and bring them back home. And I wanted to... Mogador 1 or 2. Did we really name it Mogador 1, Mogador 1 and Mogador 2? That's lazy of us. But, you know, I will just get some mining done as well today. Ugh. I have to remember how to make tracks. Also, again, as been said multiple times I think already, I am listening back on the stream. And listening back to me there, I think I'm in the raft of hay fever at the moment. I've really been struggling, and I apologise for the ungodly noise I just made. I am very sorry that you have to hear me occasionally. I do try to mute the mic, but it's I forgot that time. I've genuinely am at points during the day now where I'm like, I don't think I'll be able to breathe for in the next few minutes. So it's been fun. Oh, hello, Spider. Do you fear me, Spider? Do you fear me? Fear me, you six-legged creature. You know you're a real spider. Why did I go over here? But yeah, how you guys? How's your guys' week been going? I should say this to Raymond and to Luke. Relatively people are around because Luke's the first letter in Luke's name is before Raymond's. But so if there's anyone else out there, for example, if you've been dying of hay fever or achieved some fantastic feat or just done not very much, I'd be more than happy to hear out. Ow, my ears. Oh, everything is pain at the moment. Oh, I should also add things I'm sure you guys will be massively interested to hear. I got a new chair today, or yesterday now. I'm sitting a bit lower than I usually would, and I have to sit forward to play Minecraft because I don't play it with a controller. I don't know if anyone plays Minecraft with a controller, but I'm not having a great. It's more comfortable than the previous chair, being that the old chair I used to sit on was literally just a dining table chair that had a slightly crappy cushion, and so I was rather in quite a lot of pain after sitting it for a long period of time. This one is a lot more comfortable to sit on, but I do feel like a small kid back at school because I feel really small. That's something I'm gonna have to make it way easier because right now you would die in 1 minute. That's fine. Again, as long as it's fun, I don't mind whatever plan you've got as long as it's enjoyable. I die in 1 minute in most games anyway, so. The post office stuff in the United Kingdom makes the Trump and Elon Musk feud look tame. The problem is with that is that you've got people that have lost their jobs, they've lost everything to it. you know, and it went on for years. And the problem, I suppose, to add to it on top of that all, is people were telling them that the system they were using was wrong, and it had mistakes. And it went, no, there's no mistakes. It's definitely the postmaster's fault. I put shade and stuff into it, make it look like old video games like Nintendo 64 type shit. That is very cool. It makes me really irritated when you mention Nintendo 64. I saw a Nintendo 64 for sale a couple of years ago, and it was decent money with some games. It was like, I think 90 quid, but it was power tested and all that stuff. And I thought, well, I don't have a correct TV to play it on. I actually probably do, to be fair, but I thought, nah, I won't get it. And now I can't find many, and like the ones you see, they're like under £100. Some of those are like, oh well, I don't have all the bits, and I don't have this, and I don't have that. And you're kind of going, Nintendo 64. I played it not that much. I'm gonna sound like a massive idiot here. My first proper games console, I can't remember its name now. It was a VTech one. Give me a second once I've caught this, whether this comes in on this, and I'll get the name of it. Cool. Let me have a look. What would you feed the cats in Minecraft? I'd feed them fish, personally. Wait, if you feed them fish, do they make baby cats? Yes, they do. Hang on. Don't look, everybody. 18 plus stream. Did anything happen? There are guns and dragons in the pack, but you've got to get a high level to use them. That's fine. I'm sure we'll have time to do that. What? There's like a level up system. Oh, I see. Oh, look, they made a cat. Sit. Sit. I just realised. Can you sit? Oh. Did you eat the thing? I don't know what that does. Don't you... I just realised the noises that are going to come out of that house now for the rest of time in that game is just going to be meow meow woof 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 meow 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 woof meow meow. What are you doing out here? What are you doing? Where are you going? You follow me, you twit. I really shouldn't call a kitten a twit, should I? Why? Can you not sit? Oh. Oh. Quick, before the nasty things attack the kitten. Also, now I need another name for another pet. Yeah, well, come on. I don't know how on earth you swam across this, but in you get. Follow me. Quick, everyone, put your heads together. We need another kitten name. Wherever you went. How do I get it to come in the house? Just sit there with the doors open for a time. No, this way, you fool. Garfield Deluxe. Is that the name of the cat? Come over here, you moron! Uh-oh. Come on! Can I put on the lead? Yes! Come on! Get in the house. Where'd he go? Sit. Good cat. I want that on my tombstone. Died trying to control kitten. What was it? No, that games console. Fair sure it was a VTech one. Yeah, there's his name. The VTech V Smile TV Learning. The VTech V Smile console. It had a Winnie the Pooh game, it had a Spider-Man game, it had whatever they're called. Right, everything that's in there should be safe now. Oh, the view smile, that's some bootleg shit. I think so, but it's what I had growing up. I grew up with parents that didn't know what games consoles were. Like Pac-Man was far too advanced for my dad, so. And it was, you know, it was something, you know. The games were rather. Oh, again. Well, I know if they go near the house, the kitties will sick them, and then the dogs will eat them. But yeah, I mean, that's what I had growing up. I don't know if anyone else did. But that's what I had growing up. What was I going to say? My brain's going numb. But yeah, I've got a Sega system upstairs. I need to see if I can connect up to my TV and if it'll actually work. Kind of going off the rant I had yesterday. With that Stop Killing Games initiative, again with that whole lobbying thing coming in, it is a shame to think that the way we're going at the current moment in the system, you know, there will be in time no, you know, the only games consoles that could still exist in a couple of years' time, if there is a crash. I don't think there's going to be a crash like the video game crash of the 80s, which I think some people say just to sound dramatic. You know, but let's say that in a few years' time they all go. You could lose quite a few consoles of the current iteration. I mean, and here's me losing my chance of ever getting a sponsorship from Nintendo here. You know, the Switch 2, you know, when that goes, that's just going to go. There's nothing left of it. And the way that it's currently being controlled by Nintendo, you do this, nope, won't work. Can't use third-party systems, you can't use that. Why is everything on fire over there? But yeah, I do think in the way it's going at the time being, you know, soon we're going to have consoles that basically we're leasing you an access code to a system. Do anything we don't like, we'll revoke your access. And so there will be just nothing left for people to go to. Maybe that's the way they'll get around it. You won't lose the games, you'll just lose access to, you know, you'll lose access to the console, therefore you can't play them. My cat probably set the forest on fire. Mogador would never do that. The other cat and Garfield, undecided on. I think in future, if I ever do get a cat in future, I need to call it Mogador. Here's a question to you, Luke and Raymond. Where do you think the games industry is going to be in 5 years' time? Is this the quest for Cactus again? I've given up on Cactus. Sod it. I've gone miles in other directions and not found a sausage, so I'm not bothering with Cactus anymore. Now this is a quest for another cat. Then we got 4 cats and 4 dogs, and then everything is equal. I'd say it's being over by ads or pay to win. Well, that's the thing. I mean, Steam shut down the possibility of having games that can run adverts in them. You know, and you have to pay for like a pro version to get around to it. But I can see again they'll come back to it in another couple of years' time, and they've already expressed interest. You know, EA has and other companies have expressed interest in allowing product placement and advertising in their games. You know, I'm not saying it's anything new. I'm sure that there are in games, even going back to the NES, that have had, you know, product placement and stuff. But we definitely seem to be in a race to the bottom. And Luke, since you're in the game developer world, I will say this now. You're in a position where you could say, I'm going to either go down that route or I'm going to break the mould. I don't know which one you're going to pick, because at the end of the day, we all need money to live. So I think it's going to get better, that's for sure. Well, no, it's like house insurance. It's like bills and such. You know, your house bills don't ever go down. They just stay the same or go up. Yeah, so I don't think. It's like with these things, the price increases. Oh, it's just because it's the cutting edge technology. It's just this. It's just that. It's just the other. They're never going to go down. You know, as long as games prices stay as high as possible. Once sales are majorly affected, they may go down. But they'll probably just argue that the problem is not the game. You know, even people pirating and stuff like that kind of thing. It's not the problem, you know, of the price. It's the other systems involved, and they need to put more into it, make the game more expensive, and make it harder for people to pirate it. Let's get an orange cat. Can we get the orange cat? Is this going to be the case again, or I have to chase the cat around for another hour? Come here, orange moggy. I got a fishy for you. Come here. Stop walking over there. Turn around, please. Pretty please. Turn around. Start walking just ever so slightly further away. Where'd it go? Stop! Turn around! Come back this way! Got fishies for you. This is how you get cats in real life, right? What's like scare distance for a cat? Uh-oh. May need a bed. Come on, be nighttime. Come on. There we go. We're gonna live. Where the bloody hell did it go? Why? Where the fuck did it go? This is the riveting content you guys all came to watch, right? Me chasing a cat around a tree. Stop running away! You fucker! Let it go. Getting back to my bed's gonna be fun. You fat pig! That worked? Okay. Well, that went easier than I expected it would. Ow! That's Garfield. That's definitely got to be Garfield. That's an orange cat. So I got Garfield D and Garfield. Where the hell is my bed? Alright, back to base. Mission accomplished. But yeah, come back to somewhat with gaming kind of thing. Do you think in 5 years' time we're going to see another price rise for games? I know probably you'll see from you guys are like, you know, especially Raymond. I don't play games. I'm not interested. Like, how many years away do you think we are from £100 for $100 for a game, or £80 for a game? I don't know, in a couple of years, I think end of this year, they want it to be $80 for a game. At a point where the industry is making more money year on year than it has ever. And we're routinely seeing developers be laid off after making smash hits. And then we're seeing more and more AAA games. I don't know, I ain't buying that shit though, lol. What, the games or anything I'm saying? But, because this is the problem. When it becomes the norm, people will play it. You know, that's the problem. Is that it's a darn shame, but people will agree to pay it. It's like with the Premier League and football games. Yeah, well, this is the thing. Like, I bought stuff on sale, and then there's a few games I'm like looking at. It's like, nah. If it was cheaper, I would, but I won't. I think £60 for a game. So that's $8, I think, or $75. You know, I don't know any game that I would say is worth that much money. And I laughed at a game that came out that was actually like a proper war simulator style thing that's £62. Now I've just got yearly releases for wrestling games and football games that are that much money. And it's like, I don't know what's in that's new enough to say, yes, this equals that much money. I think even some of the shooters are going that much. Yeah, I don't know what, you know. You know, I don't know what, you know, benefit we're actually going to see, because games are releasing more and more broken, it seems, and more reviews are going on about how glitchy a game is, how many game-breaking bugs there are, and how many times it crashes on day one, rather than the story, the multiplayer, this and that. Because it's like, this would all be great if it worked. We'll go digging in there shortly. But first things first, back to base. Drop off Garfield, and then we go back. Have you been in contact with Chris recently, Luke? Because he seems to have dropped off the face of the earth as far as I'm concerned. I can't get hold of him. That's the eggs, okay. Nope. Well, fuck. In you come. Where are the rest of you? That it? Did none others escape? Nope, you seem to be the one that escaped. Hey! Nope, no escape for you. Like about a week ago. I'll try calling him tomorrow. Cheers. I'm not in any rush to try and get hold of him. I had a planned project for a podcast with him, and it's all gone quiet on every account. Not just with him, but with everyone else I plan to do it with. So it's one of those things that's like, we'll get it started. Yeah. And now everyone's just gone missing. So. So racist of them. You try your best. They baited me. That's definitely happened to me before. That's the thing. Right, let's get back inside the base. Right, let's get Garfield in the house. Come on, Garfield. Going on a lead for now. In the house. In. Yeah. Thank you. There's a mod that adds in all the tier 2 guns, so I'm going to try and put that in and see if it crashes. Hopefully it won't crash, because that sounds cool. But we'll see how it goes. 2 more of those. Don't need to... Oh, salmon. Need that. Put the bed in there. Don't need it. Hang on, I've got bones. Anywhere else? Bones? Yes, bones. Right, there you go. While we're waiting for daylight, have I got a pickaxe? Or I lost them all? I've lost my pickaxe, I think. Yes, I did. Do I have any more sand? Did I use all my sand up? Oh, I've got sand or glass. 22 glass, that'll do. Actually, before we do anything else, should we set a respawn point? Alright, that's better. Right. Oh. Where's my pickaxe? Bit more. Ooh, we struck iron. Ah, one bit of iron. If I dig through here, will I actually connect up? Yes. So this can be drying area. How's your game going, by the way, Luke? 'Cause I know you were doing it. Is that all complete, or is that still ongoing? Nah, still finishing it. Well, you're nearly there. I don't know if you actually are nearly there or not, but I'm going to say you're nearly there. Hopefully. Well, that's what I say. Never give up hope. Mainly because the world won't let you, but still. Let's throw that cobblestone back in. 1, 2. Oops. That's what I need. I just realised another flaw with my plan. Oh, coal. That's fine, this all can come out anyway. I've also raised a slightly more major flaw. I didn't bring a ladder with me. So, yeah. How am I getting out? Coal everywhere. Lovely. Dug myself a big trap and then gone, aha! I know exactly how to catch myself in this trap. And then went and laid straight in the trap. Getting out is going to be fun. Free! So there's the cobblestone there. Stone bricks. I could use them. Entrance. And put some bricks there as well. Need to get some more sticks. Oh, we'll go out now. Right there. Let's go up here. Write some stuff in this building materials thing. That'll do. No. That should be enough to make a ladder. That's how you make ladders, right? Yeah. Let's test it out. This layer, the glass is going to be here. Alright, so that's going to be that. This is going to be glass here. There's two. Yeah, that works. Actually, that rubbing out what I just done. That'll do. Oh, copper. So Luke, can you tell what I'm doing yet? Probably can. Probably make myself sound like I'm trying to entertain children. So kids, what are we going to do today? Hang on. That's fine. What am I doing that for? Oh, no. I figure it out. Oops. Damn. Ah, I thought I caught on then. Well, I'm stuck. Again. Aha. Nice armor. What? Just the boots? Yeah, I do everything by the book. You know. I don't know what book, but by a book. Ladder. That's why you went down up here. Half an armor point. It does the job. Sort of. Now all I need to do is go to the Nether. And all will be right with the world. I wonder what it looks like up here. Nighttime? Yep. Hello. Right. Oh, that's handy. I use those as well. Go in there. Could use that as well. Nah, I don't need to. Alright, whilst you wait for everything else to get done, I have a plan. Let's find that big hole in the ground and gather some iron and see if we can get some more goodies. Ow. Whoops. Right. Anyway, what we're doing. Sorry. Very quick pause. Let's just quickly read something. It's over here, a massive hole in the ground, right? Oh, one of them is. Just how to get down into it. Oh, hang on, we've got a bucket of water. Why didn't I think of this sooner? Oh, I'm still going down, just very slowly. Oh. What's down in here? Very painful, dark, dangerous things. Yeah, I don't want to know what's down there for the time being. That looks a bit vault-y. I'm just here to collect goodies. We'll do a quick exploration of this, and then I think I'm going to call it for today. Since we achieved my goal, we got the cat. Yeah, that's good. Oh. Ah! There's nothing good in there, just painful memories. Right. There's lava around here, so we'll be a bit careful. Getting out of here is going to be fun, I just realised. Did I get all the iron? No, it's there. Right, so iron up there, iron here, iron over there. So it's going to be hard to see when night falls because it's just gone behind the cliffside. Getting out with monsters attacking me is not going to be fun. Huh, we mostly done. Right, get that last bit from over there. I think we're done. We can leave. Go back to base and we'll call this a successful expedition. We'll come back to this another time. But it definitely feels like the light's beginning to fail. As soon as I actually get over to it. Light is definitely going. Right. Up more iron here, which I missed because I'm a genius. Right. No more iron hunting. Ow. Oh, quick, ascend. Yeah, definitely getting towards my time. How much iron did we get? 45 pieces of raw iron. And that's what I call a successful mission. I think it's so successful we'll actually go through the glass walkway rather than... Excuse me. The alternative. That was a bust. Oh, damn it. No, get out. Stay in. Right, back to base. Well, the sun sets completely and all the nasty monsters come out to attack us. Back home. Oops. Oops. Damn it. You making a dungeon or what? Not quite. At least not on purpose. Right, where was I? Oh no, I don't have to take that out. Nearly there. Yeah, that all lines up. Right, we're good. Just need to get to a place where I can get some diamond, and then all will be well with the world. Or we could try another way. What I've never actually done before. Now, I know I've not said what I'm doing, but would you guys like to see me try the way I've never done it before? If you guys would like to see that before we go off, then we can do. I don't know how to answer that. Well, would you like to see me try doing... I think everyone's done in Minecraft, going into the nether in a way I've never actually attempted before. As long as you're not about to do something racist. Yeah, do it. I wasn't planning on being racist today, Luke, but that's up to you. So, how big does a nether portal have to be again? Because I'm trying to remember. It's like 5x4, isn't it? In a bit 2x3. That's 2 across 3 tall. So that'll be 4 on the outside, 5 and 5 up. 4x5, yeah. You can skip corners. So that would be 3 along the bottom, 4 up. Wouldn't it? Because it needs to be... yeah. You can make them bigger though. True. I don't even know if I've got flint and steel, so this might be something we'll come back to. I should have enough flint and steel though, surely. One. That looks right, I think. How do I get rid of water? That'll do. But anyway, it's surrounded by water. I don't think we're going to need to worry about getting water anytime soon. I don't know if this is going to work, because I've heard people talk about it, and I've never actually seen anyone actually do it this way. But I've heard it's a valid, it's a method that works. Whether it worked on an early version, doesn't work anymore, I don't know. But we can try it. This is where, if there is actually someone watching who's a Minecraft guru, like, actually, I think you'll find it doesn't work since update 4.2.4.1.27. So I've got to remember to not run too fast, because otherwise I'm going to jump straight into a pit of lava. Well... I just want to join for 2 seconds. I thought that was your normal voice, insta left. I think most people probably clicking on this will hear my ordinary voice and insta leave anyway, so I'm not really that upset by it. But I think I'll probably get more interaction if I did that. If I get more people going, dude, do you actually talk like that? Excellent, you'll find now I don't talk like this all the time. Because actually I'm just doing a voiceover. Should do that. David, how did you spend your evening after work? I did it making silly voices, naming virtual animals, and running between a lava pit of my own creation and a lava pit that was naturally occurring. 2:29. I was supposed to be in bed 29 minutes ago. Right, at least one more trip back to the lava pit. That's better. If I just see occasional pausing and a sudden drop in audio, that's not the game having a creepypasta moment, that's just me sneezing and needing to blow my nose. Actually, creepypastas, that's something I say it died, but that really has dropped off kind of thing, is people just doing like internet scary stories. Like, I've not seen anything good like the sun vanished or what's it called? There was one that was like a kid that was haunting a guy. I think the kid was called David, and like half his head was caved in. It was really cool to see. You had like ARGs and stuff like that. I've not seen some of those recently. They all look really good. And Luke, before you say anything, that David wasn't me. My head is not half caved in. At least not yet, anyway. Beat me to it. I know! I can read people like a book. Well, most people like a book. Oh, that's looking promising. We're almost there. Yeah, like internet's creepy stories. I've not seen many for a while. I'd love to have a go at making one, but I know I'm not smart enough to do it. Because it's hard to stay in character for so long. Like the sun vanished kind of thing. The way that he had to, I say he, I think it was a he that did it. But he had to, you know, go through all these things, and people played along. You know, when we were like, "Dude, look," and take a picture of the sun, you know, kind of thing. And you go, "No, you know," they said, "Look, there's the sun." You know, you can't say the sun's not there because the sun's right there. And he went, "No, the sun's not there." You know, he got sun to take a picture, and it'll be total darkness, and he'd say, "Look, there's no sun." You gotta make it like Super Smash Bros. Where every scary character starts showing up. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, there have been creepypastas. It's like, I was playing Minecraft, and then Jeff the Killer was riding a rake that attacked me, and then Granny, you know, Granny from the Granny games came into attack. Then Herobrine rode in on Satan's back, and they suddenly attacked me. I was shocked beyond all imagination. They're kind of going, yeah, I would be as well if half the enemies in existence came to attack me. Well, I guess Dead by Daylight is just that, lol. Yeah. Dead by Daylight is pretty much like that. But the thing is, for me, like, again, like, I don't know, as Carla said before as well, if you want to be a big Twitch streamer, the best way to go about it is to put in your bio while playing Dead by Daylight TTV. And that seems to be the way of attracting people. They should put a killer versus killer mode now. I agree. That would be interesting to see. By killer versus killer, I mean what? The two like attacking each other, or the two who can get the highest kill count? But yeah, I mean, I've got my issues with Dead by Daylight is that it's a game I can never play by myself because, well, I know every game could be slightly repetitive. I mean, for example, how many times have I been running back and forth between a lava pit in Minecraft? But I don't find enough redeeming quality in the game for myself. So your mileage may vary. You might find it's amazing and you love it. I don't. I get bored after so long. If I'm not playing with someone else, it just becomes a game of me running around going, oh, I'm dead. No. How do I get the lava to stop? That looks better. Playing Survivor seems really boring, not gonna lie. I've played Killer every time I play it. When you play Survivor, basically, the meat and potatoes of it is you run around, people attack you, you die. You know, there's no kind of like the Friday the 13th game, you could find weapons to defend yourself. And I know that the flashlight can annoy the killer. But like with Jason in the Friday the 13th game, you could get attacked by Jason. If you're carrying scissors or something, you could defend yourself. And you could even like attack Jason. You know, if you got his sweater and did certain things, you could kill him. You know, there were things you could use to defend yourself. You can do some BS to the killer, comboing flashlights and shit. Yeah, that's basically what I mean. You know, there are things you can do, like chase breakers and things like that you can also use. But most killers will be able to react to that, you know, quite quickly. And most of them now as well, they won't focus on... If someone can do that, they'll go and find someone else who can't. Most of that seems stable now, not quite. It's getting a bit repetitive running back and forth. There's an upgrade you can pick that makes you use your flashlight. Pick it nearly always to screw people over. Well, that's the thing. Like, you've got defences that can, you know, protect. You know, you've got perks and stuff, and they can basically, you know, make it so that you're impossible to stop. And I can't say too much about it because that, you know, that's in the game. They designed it that way. Because that's a big thing I remember for a lot of people with like some of the Pokemon games. There are some characters and something in the game that will quite happily chomp through a team. And the thing is, like, you complain about it, but that's tough. That's Minecraft. You know, that's, you know, how it's designed. Some characters are designed to be much more powerful than others. So instead of me complaining about how much I hate Dead by Daylight, I just say, well, I don't play the game. Because it's true, I don't play it outside playing with other people. If people want to play it, I'll play it. it's like, dare I say it, with a game that I genuinely find very little redeeming quality to, League of Legends. I will not play League of Legends, on my own. But if someone wants me to play League of Legends with them, I'll play. I'll grit my teeth and I'll play. Once you have an advert from ages ago. Hey, picture this. You're playing League of Legends, and then you're hooked. In the back of my head, hey, I'm, you're playing League of Legends, and I hate it. Because it's just not a game I enjoy. That shit was spammed so much. What's the thing? They had the money to burn on it. And I wonder how much money those adverts made compared to how much they spent. I mean, hell, for example, I think now you can make your own advertisements for YouTube. I don't see it for Instagram and stuff like that. Well, you'll have sponsorships or something where people will pay the platform to put out their content as an advert. Not, we recommend this to you. No, this was actually paid for by someone. So, like, for me, seeing stuff like that kind of thing, sorry for bumping the mic there, clearly it's got to be cost effective. People wouldn't do otherwise. Right, are we anywhere near level? I think I know what I'm doing wrong. Supposed to be in bed 42 minutes ago. I'm determined to see this go correctly, and it's not working at the moment. Why didn't I build it closer? Also, just realised I can make about 4 buckets with all the iron I've got, so why am I using just 2? Why am I an idiot? Don't answer that question, I know I'm an idiot. Right, so I need to do there, there, and then we're done. We'll get this done and then I'm going to go to bed. If we make it back to base, that is. We got fishing on us? Yes. Wow. Come on, fishy. Right, that'll do. Ah. I wish the game would give the option to make fried eggs. Okay, that's better. Clear my nose. I should make sure I got flint and steel first, so we can get this actually done before I have to go to bed. There you go, flint and steel. So, everyone else was carrying obsidian already. One bit, but still. I drowned. I've just seen this one in the Feared Nightfall, where it's called. I'm no longer so scared of the regular drowned. Yeah, they're more just kind of looking compared to where they were in that mod pack. This should do. Yeah, I got to go also. That's alright, look. Take care, and I'll see you. I don't know if I'll be around tomorrow, but I'll see you next time I see you. So, take care. See ya. Right, now this might work. Yeah, that worked. Awesome. Nope. I've done it wrong. How's British politics lately? Quiet. Peaceful. Not quite a shit show like US. So. Why didn't that work? Right, I'm freely admitting that I'm Googling the answer now. What if we try something else then? Sand won't work for this. Actually, it might. It won't for that work for that bit. No, that won't work at all. He's got a second speedy firework because he's fast like a mouse. True. Could do. Right, well, that method didn't work. Why not call it Jerry then? Right. That'll do us fine here. Oh, he's a dumb streaming news. Max is once again HBO Max. Huh? Me dumb streaming or other people dumb streaming? This could work, or it's going to be terrible. We'll find out in a minute. We'll go too much further though. No. Now that's the name of Warner Bros. Flagship streaming service. What, Newsmax? No, back to HBO Max. Okay. This is be 3 high, doesn't it? That needs to be, that's there, and this goes up 3, I think. No, I'm an idiot, put the white bed away. Right, back to base. So what we will do is we will see if we can quickly throw together a nether portal. This new method I'm trying. It might work. We're lucky. If it's the fact that they're trying to fix it, they're still trying to fix it. Problem is that you've got the thing in this country of people who genuinely believe that the idea of, you know, using taxes for healthcare, they find that the antithesis of a fix and a waste of money. So it would take a long time to fix and a long time changing public perception to actually fix it. As far as they're concerned, they're not in trouble at the moment, so why should they have to pay for other people's healthcare? Is the NHS like Medicare and Medicaid in the United States? Maybe. The National Health Service is a publicly funded health system. So instead of, you know, for actual like medical procedures and things like that. So for example, most people still pay for a dentist in the UK. So it would be like a private dentist. But like if you need an operation or long-term sickness and you need to go into hospital, they won't charge you for that. So effectively, you know, again, the way I view tax, I think helps me with not being bothered by, you know, how much it costs. Because again, when I look at it, when I get my paycheck every month, when they go with the taxed bit, I just write that off as money I never was going to see anyway, kind of thing. You know, that's money that I consider as not mine. It's my rent for living where I live in this country, kind of thing. You know, I was never going to see that money, so it's gone. Don't even consider it. You know, so when I say, oh, but the NHS is so expensive, they take so much money out of your taxes for it. It's not the end of the world. You know, if you're paying rent or, you know, all these other things, that was money you're never going to see anyway, so that's why I consider it to be similar. But if you do need it, and with my personal experience, both with my own personal health and with family members' health, if we didn't have the NHS, if we had a health insurance system, I wouldn't be making this streaming right now. You know, I would probably be homeless. Or I'd be in crippling debt. I find the idea that, you know, you should only ever feel that you can have access to healthcare if you're extremely rich and are able to pay into a really good health insurance policy. I find that abhorrent and, to me, alien. You know, if I come down with, you know, an extremely serious illness, I will be looked after, and my way of paying it back, I pay it back in taxes, which hopefully most people are paying. Therefore, you know, the system we've got is good, looked after, and we'll carry on. Doesn't always work that way, but you never know. But have some faith in humanity. 2, 3. It's got one more then. Did National Health Services in the United Kingdom collapse during? Not exactly. They were able to put in place safeguards and things for it. A lot of PPE and stuff like that was found to be out of date, so that it was a bit of a struggle. And I know they were struggling, but it didn't collapse. There wasn't the problem we've got in the UK when it comes to the NHS is the buildings they're in are Victorian, and people might hear me say Victorian and say, you're just using that for dramatic effect. No, they really are Victorian buildings, most of them, with modern extensions put on them. They were made under the perception that, they might see over their stay 200 people, if not, if maybe a bit more. So they might see a few hundred people, and they might now be looking after a few thousand. They're not big enough, and people are not paid well enough, to encourage more people to come in through the door, meaning you've got less people trying to look after more people. It's like most of this country, prisons in this country aren't big enough. Meaning that the courts can't sentence so many people to full sentences because they haven't got the money, they haven't got a place to put them. So they're basically building a Spanish flu planet, put it that way. No, they were built during the cholera epidemics. So a lot of them have got history back to the Victorian era, and while that's good for old building enjoyers and stuff like that thing, and a lot of them are listed buildings, you can't improve them, and you can't do any major renovation works. And so. And also a lot of them were built in places, right nearest to the city centre, so people could, they wouldn't be too far away when the horse and cart ambulance turned up to take them down to the hospital. It was just slightly on the edge of town. Most of those towns now are cities, and they're slap bang in the middle of them, so getting to them is very hard as well. There's lots of traffic and things in the way. So that can slow the ambulances down. Another thing, they haven't got enough ambulance drivers or enough ambulances. The population has outgrown the healthcare system. So they try their best. I wonder how bad it got during the Spanish flu pandemic. You and I would be dead, basically. There's a very high chance that you and I would be dead. Funny thing though, if you look back at the Spanish flu pandemic and look back at the COVID pandemic, they were very similar. Eerily so. But yeah, it was a strange one, the Spanish flu. I would say it's been more likely during Black Death days. Lol. What? You and I would both die? The thing wrong with Spanish flu is that it hits the male population in like what's it like the prime of their life. So I think it was like 20 to 40 or 18 to 35 or something. It hit them the hardest. It hit the elderly and the young far less hard. So it's an all I want to discuss the Spanish flu. Like the Black Death, grimly, the clues in the name, it just killed everybody. Kind of thing. You know, Yersinia pestis did kind of just kill everything. Well, they didn't have germ theory back in the medieval period. They were doing the best with what they had, but again, they believed in miasma. You know, infected air was what was doing it. You know, again, they, as clever and as advanced as some of these people seem to us today, you know, they still had the limitations of the time period to fight. And I hate the argument they were more stupid than us. Just their understanding was different. You know, their understandings were different, and they didn't have the scientific knowledge that we do today. But that doesn't make them any less clever, because, of course, we would use their knowledge and expertise to get to where we would be able to get germ theory and make our modern medicines. Again, for example, they didn't know that it was bacteria. It was bacteria? I think it was bacteria inside of a flea would infect the flea. Then the flea would infect a rat, and then the rats would be near to populations, and then the fleas would jump onto people and transmit the illness to them. I think it was a bacteria, so it'd be an infection, not a virus. Wow, you're going with the heavy-hitting topics now, Raymond. I've gone from the Black Death to terrorism. In recent memory, it was the 7/7 attack. But in all time, no idea. Right, how am I going to do this now? Because presumably... that didn't work. Uh-oh. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure most people are aware of that with estates. Is it just an instant, infinite cobblestone generator? Yeah. Uh-oh. Aha! That worked. Why didn't that? Why did you make stone? The thing is, with those kind of questions, Roman, is that they're always going to be very, very awkward to answer. I don't remember. It was the anniversary recently. I think there was 4. But with stuff like terrorism attacks kind of thing, you're always going to get very difficult kind of thing because, you know, I know there are people that would be cheering on certain groups that would do stuff like that kind of thing. But it's always a hard topic for people to talk about. You know, a lot... I hardly remember it because it was 2005. I was 4 years old when it happened. But like with how people talk about 9/11 kind of thing, you know, people were just in a state of shock over what had happened. because, okay, it's not that it never happened before in the UK, but, it was just a massive coordinated attack like that. It just took people off guard. And the problem is that with a lot of people, especially those that purely want to take the side of, those that will scream about how, there's more to come and yada yada yada. They'll make the point, well, you say how horrible it was. What about all these other people from other parts of the world? Don't you feel any sympathy for them, yada yada yada? But this is the thing, a lot of these things, when they say about, what about this, what about that, what about the other? I've got no qualms with anyone from either part of the world. Governments may have issues. I, as an individual, don't. But the more you attack civilians in my country, the less likely I am to want to listen to your message. That's just the way I view the situation like that. When people say about that's the only way they can spread their message and yada yada yada, well, what message does that show? Violence meets violence. Maybe the best option is to be more violent than them. I know it triggered Article 5, but again, that hits the example. Violence met with more violence. It didn't achieve anything. It just ended up with, what ended up being potentially the blackest mark in modern history for the West. Whether you want to say about colonialism and how horrible it was, or what, whether it was a great, potentially the greatest time in history, those things. I never heard anyone say early 2000s war and terror. That was a fight that needed to happen, and I never heard anyone say, when you say and start off a conversation talking about it and why it was necessary, to then not say, but, or, well, so because they have to justify why what was done was done. Because I think it has left a black mark. I remember someone talking about their experiences during the Troubles, and they were a British soldier. And as he said, it left a black mark on his soul. Because there were things that he saw and had to deal with. And, you just couldn't get your head around it. And when you listen to stories like that again, it does really help you to realise that the awesome tanks, armoured vehicles, fighter jets, and yada yada yada, there's a person pushing the controls of that thing. And they might, think, this might really help, and then, a few weeks later go, well, this has achieved nothing. Uh-oh. Did I actually do it? Did I achieve what I set out to do? Will it actually light up? Ooh, it did light up. It actually works. Only thing is I've not got a diamond pickaxe, so now I've lit it, there's no way of turning it off. What's the worst that can happen? Just gonna rob the walls real quick. In the rack, yep. Oh, that should be enough. Thank you. Goodbye. Right, now to prevent anything from getting out. Hang on. Ow. That'll work, right? That'll totally work, right? There we go. Yeah, but that'll be fine, right? Just blocking off the entrance to a demonic portal with some dirt. Nothing could possibly go wrong there. I'm a genius, if I do say so myself, and I have to because there's nobody else here to say it. Meow. 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 Oh, hi. Uh-oh. Well. Well, that happened. Ow. Ow. Oh, fuck. That was embarrassing. I think everything just burnt. Well, we're back to square one. I don't know, we know where to go to get everything back, and there's nothing majorly we lost. I'm trying to think now. We lost some iron, I know that much. It's irritating, but it's not the end of the world. Actually, go to bed in a minute. I think I'm going to have flint and steel back. We should have some stuff back at base. I think I didn't move all the chests over, so. Oops. No. Now I can make more. It's just irritating. Oh well. I've gone the wrong way, I think. Right, well, we know what we're doing for tomorrow then. Recovering our iron loss, and then we will continue building what we're building in there. We'll get our hands on some more flint, and then we'll be fine. Right, I'm going to call it there. Thank you everyone who showed up, especially for Roman and Luke. I'm going to call it in a day there, and I shall see you next time I see you. Ta-da.